Hello everyone and welcome to Moonrise, where we're channeling the man in the moon. Today I'm just going to look at stuff in general around mostly Trump. Let's take a look. Spirit, what do people need to know about Trump next? So Trump is there and he's trying to stop a crowd of people. And they're moving closer and closer, and he's actually starting to back up away from them. Okay. It has a feeling of voters, but also just like the public or America. As he's backing away, he's kind of like looking behind him to see if there's anyone supporting him, and there isn't. Right? So this just means to me that more and more the people will be against him, more and more he will have to back up. And that, nobody's really supporting him right now. You might find Trump supporters out there who try to justify his actions, but you will not find any senators doing that. That's already happening. Susan Collins is about to do something. She's about to step forward and start to show her opposition to Trump. I understand she's under the gun politically. It's funny because it's almost like she's got like a stripe down her dress, like one color's red and one color's white, and she's trying to. Okay, she's a centrist, so it's almost like red, like Republicans, but also white. So she's trying to play both sides, but it is going to be a little bit forceful. Like, she's not just going to give a kind of dithering response. She's going to give a more animated no. And it's going to be the start of something. It's like a floodgate is opening, and others will start to join her. Other Republicans, I should say. I don't think it will help. I see a tear down Susan Collins' face. I don't think she's going to make it. I don't think she'll succeed in the election. Just too little, too late. That's like the first sound I get. Let's see, Susan Collins. I think this character is like something like Mark Meadows. He always comes up. He's just got a very indistinguishable face. But it could be him, and it's like it could be somebody else, and I don't know that much about Mark Meadows. I don't really want to know that much about Mark Meadows, except how we can stop him. But for some reason, he keeps coming up, and it's like, is he going to do something to stop Trump? And it's like he looks kind of thoughtful. I wonder if he might quit. I know that he's like in Trump's cabinet or something. He might walk away. And I get the feeling he's going to walk away because he doesn't want to go to jail. Like there's some bad stuff that he's wrapped up in, and he wants to disassociate himself with Trump as soon as he can. And he's just trying to figure out an easy way to do it. Again, these key figures, they just seem like they're bellwethers. They're just like, once one person does it, everybody's going to start changing. I do get the Senate, and I see the Senate. It's kind of divided, blue and red. But I see the blue taking over a large section. And okay, so Spirit, is this the Senate or the House of Representatives? I'm seeing. Is it the Senate? Okay. Spirit shows me the building, so I'm like, well, I don't know if they're both in the same building. I think they are. So show me the building. Okay. So I'm being shown Adam Schiff. So I think it's the Senate. Look, it's like a major, like a total Republican rout. In my image right now, like Republicans lose half their seats. Like it's down to like not a quarter, but not that much over a quarter Republican. It is a disaster for the Republican Party. A disaster, like generationally speaking. They'll be trying to create a new message for the next 30 years. And I mean, man, does Susan Collins look disappointed. Look, everybody, take heart. The Republicans really don't have a message here. They are not offering us anything except more problems. They are not offering us anything more than just straight up, bigotry or dog whistle bigotry. It's not going to go. Yeah. In a way, it's like they're showing their true colors so that we can say no. Okay, I'll just tell you because it's a super cool image. It's a black woman, and she looks like your, attractive black woman. Maybe she's, in business or has. She's got a huge club, and she's just like wham, like do not mess with me. And it's like it's like that's who crushes them. It's like not just one group of people, but complex groups of people who are, minorities, but they're in business, and, women, and this, and this. And it's like, I don't know if you guys remember Flintstones, but it's like that huge bam bam kind of bat, like wham, and she is smiling. She is smiling ear to ear. And she's going, look at my muscle. So, black women, right? African American women, you guys are the ones that are going to make all the difference here. And I don't want to downplay anybody's vote here, but traditionally for the Dems, when groups of people get out that have, strong opinions, that's when they win. And I mean, I really do see specifically women, and even more specifically black women. That is who's coming out and really, maybe making that difference. All votes are important. Everybody's vote is extremely important. But this is just like in addition to, it's just like that's the extra thing that does it. All right, let's see. Mike Pompeo. Mike Pompeo is feeling really greasy. I mean, he always does, like, ugh, right, kind of greasy guy. But I like, there's a fellow in the distance that he's trying to get us. He's like, don't look at him, don't look at him. That's a past. So I just feel like there's something, now he comes closer. That whatever he was doing that was unethical in the past is coming closer and closer to him. Now Mike Pompeo's looking kind of downcast, and he looks like he's in trouble. And I think his wife is going to get them in even more trouble. Because, his wife's a very political person, and she also took advantage of, her position as his wife to do some things that were unethical. And the problem with her is she's not very political. She's not politically smart. So whereas Pompeo is kind of quiet and cagey, she's just blah blah blah. She thinks that everything's good, and so her blabbing is going to get him in trouble. Yeah, they're going to get in a big argument about it. So understand, justice sometimes works this way. There's a very internal way, in the sense like. The two people who are the two cruel people that get together to do cruelty together eventually turn on each other. That's a feeling that I get. And this, I think is literal and symbolic. It might be that people are witnessing where the Republicans start to turn on each other. And that's the significance of what's going on. Man, is that black woman happy with her big old bat. She's just really lovable. I mean, honestly, I want to give her a big hug. I'm not afraid of the bat at all. She's like, wow, you're awesome. She just gives me a good feeling. And don't underestimate, all women. That's the other thing that I'm getting is all women are coming out. And they are, again, the ones that are going to make a huge, huge difference. Everybody's vote's great. Please vote. But these are significant chunks of like social shifts that aren't just, it's not just this election, right? We are more interested in the long term, right? And people actually changing their minds about the way our society works. And big shift. Yeah. So am I going to get the same? I mean, can we expect the same with the House of Reps? Yeah, the House of Reps appears to be kind of already shifted. Like it'll shift a little bit more to the left, like it'll be a little bit more Dems, but not as large as the Senate. That's what I get from this image, and it's a little hard to see, but it's almost like you shave off the top a bit of the Republicans, right? Now, I mean, the House of Representatives are already hugely Democratic, so it'll just be a little bit more. Every bit helps. What else do we need to know about politics? About Trump? Okay, here are the ships again, you guys. Here are the ships with their guns. U.S. warship. I mean, we're all as we're all seeing these ships. I thought that maybe this had already taken place. I'm seeing a ship again. The ship is sort of firing into the air. I'm not sure where the bombs drop. So what else? Tell me more about the ships. Yeah, it's an island. I don't know what it is. It's just like a weird shaped island, and I can't quite grasp where it is. Where is the eye? I don't know how important it is, where it is. What's important, because I don't feel like there's any actual conflict. I think it's the threat of it or getting really near it. But because I never see any kind of conclusion there. I just see the ships and I see the guns, but there's nothing else happens. But Trump is furious. Like he's taking a piece of wood and he's breaking it in half. And he's throwing it to the ground. So whatever the conflict is doesn't make him look good. Or the near miss of the conflict. Yeah. All right. I mean, it could be the Russians. I think that's a flag that they're carrying. Again, Trump. When I think of the Russian flag and ship, that's when Trump's really breaking things apart, and it just makes me think like relationship between he and Putin, crack, and so maybe it is Russia. And man, does Putin look really impressed with himself. He's got that nasty little smile on him. Let's see. Ugh, get Putin out of my face, man. I don't want to look at that guy. Let's see. What else? What else do we need to know, Spirit? You notice you have not heard much from William Barr since Ghislaine Maxwell. That there's a reason for that. He's really, really worried about what she's going to say. And he would kill her if he could. He just can't figure out a way to get away with it this time. Right? So there will be serious political ramifications if she suddenly dies accidentally. There will be very serious ramifications even for Trump and the Republican Party and stuff. It's going to be pretty obvious what's going on there. So he's just trying to figure out a desperate way where he could keep some of these people quiet. And she's looking at him like, man, I know you. I know who you are. And I know what's up. You better back off. She's got something on him. And it's all on video. She's showing me a DVD. She said, just you wait. Ghislaine Maxwell is saying, yeah, just you wait, man. Just you wait till you see all this stuff. We will not see it. We will not see any of it until Barr's gone. So until January 4th, that's the number that pops into my brain. I think that's right around the new president, right? I forget when the new president is sworn in. All right. So, can you tell me anything more about this? At least some of the women who were so horribly treated by people like Epstein and those around him, some of them are nodding to me like we are going to get our justice finally. It was a long time coming, but we're going to get some, not the justice we wanted, but something like justice. And it matters. It matters a lot to them. So I really, I hope all of us will keep the whoever's in power and compel them to keep going down the road and really get justice for these people. All right. Thank you so much for watching.